Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back again to my channel. It's still your girl Esther Adana. Please subscribe to my channel, turn the notification bell so that I get notifications whenever I upload a new video. In today's video, I want to talk about the frequently asked questions on using cotton balls for menstruation. If you are interested in this video, then you need to continue watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notification bells so that I get notifications whenever I upload a new video. So like I said earlier, I will be talking about I'll be answering the frequently asked questions on using cotton wool for menstruation. So today, the first question I'll be looking into is, somebody asked, what if cotton wool gets stuck? Now, if you watch my previous video on how to use cotton wool for menstruation, there is no way it is going to get stuck if you do it exactly the way I demonstrated in the video. There is no way your cotton wool is going to get stuck inside of you because you already rolled it serially in a good shape in such a way that it will be straight. There is no way it will remove or it will get stuck except you just fold it into balls, which is not what I taught in that video. So if you follow the video, if you do what I taught you in that video, there is no way your cotton wool is going to get stuck inside of you. Now, the second question is, how do I know when it is soaked? Exactly the way you know your pad is soaked, that's actually the way you know your cotton wool is soaked. Except you don't have feelings. If you have feelings as a human being, if your body has feelings, there is no way you will not know that your cotton wool is already soaked. You will feel it. You will feel it because you are conscious, because you know that something is inside of you. You are conscious. You need to be conscious. That's how you should know that it is already soaked. If you can know that your pad is soaked without removing it to see, that's the exact way you should know that your cotton wool is soaked. So there is no two ways about it. You should be conscious because you know that something is inside of you. So you should be conscious to know when it is filled up and when it is not. So there is no way you will not know when your cotton wool is full. The next question is, what if I have heavy flow? Personally, I have heavy flow, and so far so good. It has been the best for me. So if you have heavy flow of menstruation, the cotton wool should be the best option for you because it will easily absorb those blood that will come out instead of making it to flow upwards. To be on the safer side, if you are going out, you can actually use your sanitary pad after you have used your cotton wool to be on the safer side. But there is nothing to be afraid of if you have heavy flow because cotton wool got you covered. Now the next question is, what if it fall off? There is no way it will fall off except you don't have your panties on. Even if you don't have your panties on, there is no way your cotton wool is going to fall off because you already stopped it at least halfway into your vagina, so there is no way it is going to fall off. The next question is, what if I want to urinate? Now, your vagina has about 6 orifices. The opening are not the same. Where blood comes out from and where urine comes out from are not the same, so there is no way it is going to interfere. There are different orifices. So if you want to urinate, it doesn't affect your menstruation or you having your cotton wool inside of you. It doesn't affect it. It's two different orifices. So you can easily pass out urine when you want to pass out urine. It doesn't interfere. It doesn't contact with each other. It's as easy as. The next question is, because in my previous video I stated that you should use medicated cotton wool to be on the safer side. Now, How do you know medicated cotton wool? Go to clinical shops. There are many cotton wools there, but ask them for medicated ones. Medicated cotton wool are the safest you should consider when using for cotton wool for your menstruation. It is very safe and equally affordable. So go for medicated cotton wool to be on a safer side. Don't just go to working stores. All those 50 naira, 100 naira cotton wool are not medicated and are not safe for you. To be on the safer side, go to clinical stores or hospital stores, ask for medicated cotton wool. Those hospital cotton wool are the best because they are mostly medicated. The next question is, does it cause infection? As you already know, if you are not the clean type, if you are not neat type, you are equally going to get infection. Whether you use cotton wool, pad, tampons, pantaloon, and all of that, you are going to get infection if you are not the clean type of person. And as always advised, before you use your cotton wools for menstruation or before you do anything on that day when you are menstruating, make sure your hand is clean and sanitized so that you cannot get bacteria from the outside and inside, because that is when you are mostly prone to infection. So ensure absolute cleanliness when you are menstruation. And once you go for medicated cotton wool, there is no way you are going to contact infection except you go for the cheap and cotton wool you can find everywhere. That's when you will get infection. So once you are neat, you sanitize your hand, you clean, you wash your hand frequently, get medicated cotton wool, there is no how you are going to contact infection. The next question is, how do I know good cotton wool? As you already know, some cotton wool used to wear off, like when you flip it, some particles used to fall off your cotton wool. So when you get your cotton wool, flip it. If any particle is cotton wool particle is falling off from your cotton balls, then it is not the good one for you. Get a cotton wool that is clean, as even when you flip it, nothing is going to fall off. Even before you draw out some parts from the cotton wool, it will be difficult. That is the best cotton wool for you. Do not get cotton wool that can easily draw particles when you flip it. So that's why I say you should go for medicated cotton wool, because that is where you actually find the good cotton wool that is okay for you. So the next question is, will I still wear pad? Like I said earlier, you can wear pad if you want, if you choose to, because you have heavy flow, but it doesn't really matter if you choose to wear pad or not. It doesn't really matter. But to be on the safer side, wear pad when you are going out and when you are not sure how rough your day is going to be. So after you're putting your cotton wool, wear pad so that you can actually be on a safer side. But whether you wear pad or not, it doesn't really matter. What matters is, did you insert the cotton wool the way it should be? The next question is, will I insert everything? No. Do not insert everything. When you are inserting your cotton wool, ensure you leave some, at least 1 inch, that you can quickly draw out from. So guys, these are the questions I felt are most necessary to be answered if you haven't used, or if you are not conversant with using cotton wool for menstruation. If you have any other question, please drop it in the comment section and I'll be glad to attend to those questions very well. Thanks guys for watching my video. Remember to subscribe to my channel, turn notification bell so that you get notifications whenever I upload a new video. Thank you.